While looking at the price action of XRP, we all understand what this means. I mean, that's bullish. If that's not bullish for you, look at the macro chart for XRP. This is all the way from 2014. And what does the price action of XRP convey to you? That is something huge. Yes, you are at the all-time highs. Yes, you are testing that all-time highs. What comes after that? Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. We went through a lot of these and you already know what is happening. Right now, look at Bitcoin. It is breaking through to the upside from a short-term pattern. You do look at dollar and you understand there was a negative divergence on dollar, on a daily, on a 3-day, and the price is slowing down. Now, I'm not saying dollar is about to drop back to zero now with all that's happening in the US, but it is showing you there can be room for correction. Now, that's still trending higher. That's still looking good. You're still keeping this range active. That just shows there was a macro accumulation here. You broke higher, you may retest and then go further to the upside. Now, that duration where it slows down is what we need in the crypto market to see our highs. Say XRP is already in the all-time highs region with respect to its market cap. Now you look at XRP on a price action perspective, just on the price perspective. Now you see you broke the 2021 highs. You are now testing the 2017 highs, but look at the volume. Yeah, that kind of shows you now to be easy, you reduce the noise and you see the massive buying volume and its follow-throughs. Look at the monthly RSI and its direction. It is still pointing you to the upside. While it points you to the upside and each candle puts in a new high, that still is very optimistic. But as you zoom in, you start to see selling pressure. Obviously, those who didn't sell in the all-time highs and were stuck there are moving out after all these years. The economy is like that. They are being pushed to take the capital back out. Now see this, on a daily, on a 3-day, you're already starting to develop that negative divergence, the taste of it. At the same time, when you go on a macro, say a monthly chart or a quarterly chart or a weekly at least, you get to see at the all-time highs, you kind of dropped 60% last time. Now let's put that into perspective. If we do drop 60% from that range where we've reached now, what will that be? That's like $1.3. How many of us can really stomach that? A lot of us in here went through a lot of crazy stuff. So we are okay. But if you're new to the market, you entered into the hype of XRP when it broke through the upside. Now, you didn't know what happened back here. That was crazy days. You're only watching that asset going up. Remember, in last cycle, 2021, you had 2 3-wave structures in XRP. You didn't get the third one. Yeah. And you go back in time and you kind of get to see the price action here. When you break it down, you get to see the 1, 2, 3 here. And then you get the 1, 2, 3 on this side as well. So when you zoom in, you get to see that. Now, 2021 and 2017 showed you something. And if that's so, you got the 1, you got the 2, you're doing the 3. When you do get rejected here, there is a possibility of what? The A, B, C. Yeah. and then you may go further to the upside. I'm not saying $100, $200. That's just the three-way structure illustration. It can be 20, it can be 10, depending on where it starts. If it drops back to these macro support, yeah, you may not see those. You may see mostly $10. That's it. For your basic understanding, look at 2021. This three-way and this three-way were really close. The trend lines were there. Plot that trend line and say where you may come back down. So that's one of the reasons why I say if you are 5x, 10x, 20x up, take your profits, guys. Because there's a lot of people who I know bought in here. There's a lot of people, way a lot, bought in here with 0.5 as an average. So a group of people have 0.35 or lower. Another set of people have 0.5 or lower. That means they are already well above 5x. Those who bought in here are near 10x or above that based on the average. Now, if you're not taking any profits out, ask yourself, what's the reason? Yeah. And now move on to the market. When Bitcoin is pushing back higher and dollar is slowing down, it is good for the crypto market. I agree. Because if you do go look at the Bitcoin dominance, to put an argument of what we are doing, the Bitcoin is bouncing back. When Bitcoin dominance reached this support zone, it did not break to the downside. I would like to see that for sure. I want to see that for sure. I think in next few days we have a chance to do that, but no speculations. Let's wait and see what the price does. Now we move on to the total altcoin market, and this is where things get exciting. Yeah, the total altcoin market is showing you I broke higher, I'm pushing higher. That means capital flow is there. And back capital flow, it was in payments or is in payments right now. It is trying to shift into multiple different industries. How do you understand that? You come up here, you look at the last 7 days, and you kind of see payments dominating. XDC, XRP, HBAR, Algo, all of these assets are blue chip assets. You kind of see that. Now, when you do zoom a little bit out onto different segments, different assets, and look for what's happening in the last 24 hours, you kind of get a taste of, okay, infrastructure, reserve rights. It is starting to pick up something. Yeah, you go into different assets. You kind of see like, okay, I get to see that. Privacy is attracting something. Now, for a better understanding, you can actually take it up. Say you pull RSR up here, you look at this on a macro, what do you see? Say it's a 3-day chart. This is clearly trending higher, making what? You have this, you have this, you have this at the same range, which is not bad, yeah? Now we put it on a weekly. The negative divergence is what's surprising, yeah? The price went up, the RSI went lower. Now, when it goes up during this time, what should you be looking for? Bitcoin did a breakout from that pattern. Can RSR do that? So, till that break to the upside, it is still a little bit risky because of the weekly negative divergence. You go into a 3-day, you go into a daily, it all validates that. So I want you to understand this. When you see capital moving from one industry to another, you need to make sure there is no negative divergence. I mean, I wouldn't touch it unless it confirms a bullish divergence. Now on a daily, it does show you the price is trending higher, RSI came down, which means sellers tried to push it down, but they failed and stepped back, which is a great sign. Great sign. But not on a 3-day, not on a weekly. Yes, it's visible on a daily, but that's not enough. So when you are looking through assets to understand which direction the capital is moving, I would very strongly argue you need to look for things which are very important in this market. That's one of the reasons why the SI family is there. That is one of the reasons why I'm going through the different charts, the ideas, the macro, to give you guys the right basics. Because if you are not taking profits while all of this is happening, you're missing something. Yeah, you go here, putting it on a weekly. Do you see negative divergence here? I don't. One. Two, you see a pattern breaking to the upside, which is good. Yeah, that's not the favorite asset for most of us, but that does not matter. You need to look for what the market likes at that time. It is showing you I broke higher, I'm retesting, I'm bouncing off. Ooh, that's something good. It's not bad. So you need to sit there and find assets like those while the market allows crypto to push further. So if you receive value, smash that like button. If you want to get further value for all the assets in crypto market, be a part of the Scientific Investor family. I'm signing off here for today. I'll meet you on the next video. Bye for now.